Hello, friends. How are you? How was your weekend? How's things in your world? Please let me know. Check this out. These are planer shavings. This is a much nicer thing to sit down to at a workbench than sawdust. I used my hand plane yesterday. Uh, I made a little platform amp, like a kickback for an amp, a bass amp. Because I had practice yesterday. We had another session yesterday, and I decided to take an amp to the practice space and just leave it there because the PA speaker that we used last time I went was not strong enough. So I stopped at a secondhand shop here. We have a guitar store not too far from here that's almost exclusively secondhand, and they had a little like crate for $50. So I just bought that. Came downstairs yesterday morning, built a little kickback, just like a couple of degrees. It doesn't take much just to keep the floor from eating the bass sounds. Because it's just like a little 15-watt amp or something. It's not loud. Plenty loud for that little room, but whatever. So we had another session yesterday, and I think it went fantastic. In fact, it went so fantastic, I had a very proud of me moment. I've been working on the song Black Orpheus for the last week and a half. It was a very challenging song to learn. It's my first ever attempt at bossa nova, which is not necessarily difficult, but Black Orpheus is one of those songs that it moves a lot. So there's a lot of traveling the neck and playing strange moments where you'll have a flattened 5 or something, or a sharpened 5 that makes the song feel anticipatory. And then, there's some key moments in the song that we wanted to hit together. Like the keyboard player is dun dun dun. I want to be right there with him, just nailing those notes together. And so I worked on that song a lot last week. I played it a lot, worked on it a lot, and we got together and played it, and it was great. I think we had a really good time. We had to work on that together part. We had to work on some other parts. We just ran them over and over and over again until it clicked in. Here's the funny thing about that. There's a section of the song. It's kind of like right before the turnaround and go back to the top of the form where we're doing half notes basically, dun, 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 and then come back up a little bit. And the keyboard player wants to play those things not mechanically. That'd be the way I would put it. This whole style of music is really not a mechanical style of music. It's really intended to be the music is intended to kind of breathe, and tempo might shift a couple of BPMs as you're playing this song. And so on this particular part, there's this and I struggled with it because as I still technically identify as a drummer. As a drummer, I want to play to the click. That's my job as the drummer. I play on the beat or syncopation, whatever. But you get the point. I'm playing hold on, we're doing this right now, and I'm doing this right now. Not on one note in the middle of a song. And so we had to run that section of the song a bunch. We looped it and just kept playing it together. Because for me, in that particular section, it's the feel that feels, and trust me, it feels amazing. He was correct in calling this. It feels really good in the moment. But as the drummer, a former drummer in my life, it was just no, we're going off script here. This is not how music works. Music is a regimented thing. And so I just had to kind of put it in my head, instead of delaying, we're delaying this note, or we're stretching out the previous bar. Well, that's basically what I did. I said, you know what, we're playing this on a dotted 16th note or a dotted 8th note. Even though when we hit it, we then go 4 beats after that before carrying up. But whatever, I had to trick myself and then going and nailing it, and that was really fun. So we played. By the way, I don't know if any of you give any craps about my music journey, but I love it, and I'm going to keep talking about it because I know that the guys who've been here forever, I know that you guys like it when I'm excited about something, and I'm very excited about this. Like, I'm ridiculously excited about jazz music right now, which is not something I would have said or even I imagined I would ever say. But I'm having a blast learning this music, and I'm having moments like that moment last night, where it's like, oh yeah, this is about us kind of having this little. It's almost like a little dance, and we just have to. It's not whether we're in time with the song; it's whether we're in time with each other. That's the important part. And for us, we have to lock in on that and be able to hit those things. And then the drummer just has to just keep up, whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna keep talking about it because I love it. So we played Black Orpheus a couple of times, maybe 3, 4, 5 times. I don't know. Played sections of it probably 10 times just to make sure we had it all locked down. And then we went back and played just the two of us. No, we played My Funny Valentine, which I really like that song a lot. And we're doing something very different with it that makes it darker and mysterious, more mysterious. I'm basically playing like whole notes and not doing like a more traditional jazzy walking line. I probably will add in a jazzy walking line at some point. I just have to find that line. Right now, though, especially for the first time through the form, playing this slow, plodding, like chromatic bass line is really fun. So we played that a few times and had a good time with that. We played just the two of us. Like we ran through that song probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 full times, and we were like, yeah, we played it the first time and immediately fist bumped. Like, yes, we have this song. This is badass. It was fun. Like we crescendoed and I don't know what the opposite of a crescendo is. A decrescendo? I don't know. I don't remember. We swelled the song together. We brought in this funky I was not slapping the bass, but I was really getting some like hard plucks in to get like slap kind of sound. Had a really good time playing that. And then here's where the magic happened. He said, "Do you want to try I just forgot the name of the other song we're working on." And I have not worked on this song at all. He said, "Do you want to try it? Do you want to try and just play it? It's a slow bossa nova." And I said, "Okay, hold on a second." I pulled up my chord chart. I looked at it, and I put my fingers on my keyboard. I put my fingers on my fretboard, and I went, "Yeah, let's play it." And we did. And it was fine. And I just magically played this song I had never looked at before. I mean, I had looked at it because I wrote the stupid chord chart, but I hadn't thought of it musically at all. I said, I'm just going to play a basic ass bossa nova line. He said, that's fine. We went, and I played it, like basically, quote, sight reading. And it was great. And I felt really good about that. Like, holy cow. I don't remember what the song was. I don't remember the name of it. I'll have to think about it. But then we talked a good bit about kind of mixing things up. That particular song, he wants to, like, we'll play the song, and then as we get to the outro, he has an idea to go into, like, a very well-known song as a jazz tune, like, jazz it up, and play that entire song, and then just come right back into it. I love that kind of idea. We're going to do a few of those. We talked about a few of those. But for right now, we're playing until we've got the forms down and we know the song, the arrangement structure. We'll save that stuff for later because I still need to get up to speed on just basically playing the bass. I'm pretty confident that I'm okay. But I definitely hit stumbling blocks last night. I'm having trouble with some muting on a couple phrases of Black Orpheus because I'm like jumping a couple of strings and I'm trying to mute, and which is causing me to stumble a little bit, and I just have to get that under my fingers. But man, I am so freaking happy playing music right now. It is the best. It is what I've wanted to do for a very long time, and I've had no real outlet for it. And the reality is, I wasn't making an outlet. That's what I needed to do. I needed to stop making excuses and learn an instrument that I can feel confident enough to go respond to an ad and attempt to play with other people. And that's what I did. I put the time in. And then when I got the chance to play with somebody else, I put in the work to practice the song so that we could do it. And I'm having an absolute amazing time. It is phenomenal. So we talked last night. We're still a long way away, like a long way away. I'm a long way away. I think he is a very accomplished, talented keyboard player. He feels also like he's a long way away on some of these songs, and I don't hear that because it's jazz and it's kind of busy, and I feel like whatever, nobody's going to notice. For me, I'm a long way away. But we're thinking within the next couple of weeks we're going to try to record a few of these tunes just for practice purposes or whatever, preservation purposes. And so maybe I'll figure out a way to share some of that with you. I don't know how yet because of copyright and all that kind of stuff. But maybe I'll let you see me play some bass. I don't think he would mind if I took a camera and recorded myself on one of these sessions. So I might do a little bit of that if you're interested in seeing it. If you are interested, you should tell me down below, and I will attempt to record some of our session, and I'll show you some bass playing, some of me, some of my work. Let me know. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for being my eternal supporters. Thank you for encouraging me and letting me come down here and be excited for you on camera, because it means the absolute world to me. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new, please subscribe. We're trying to get back to 25,000 subscribers. We're close. We're inching our way up. We inched our way down over the last 5 years. We're inching our way back up. I'll see you tomorrow. Today's 1,000 plus little things happy, successful people do differently. We are learning 12 tough truths that help you grow. Number 9, some people will lie to you. Pay less attention to what people say and more attention to what they do. Their actions will show you the truth, which will help you measure the true quality of your relationship in the long term. Some people will lie to you, and oftentimes those people will be family, and that sucks.